Okay. I think we will get started here. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here today. We really appreciate it. It's a wonderful turnout, and we're looking forward to a really great event today. First of all, I want to say welcome to the 2013 Space Coast Energy Symposium. This has been an event a long time in planning, and I think it'll be a great showcase of a lot of the great innovative technology, companies, partnerships, public-private partnerships that are happening here in the region, in the state of Florida. And I think it's a wonderful showcase of what we have to offer here in Florida as one of the leaders for energy technology in the country and in the world. And so thanks very much for being here. Wanted to just highlight a couple very quick things. First of all, wanted to highlight that the fire exits are on each side with clearly marked exits. So if you need those, please also, if you can turn off your cell phones or turn them to mute or vibrate, we very much appreciate that. Also, all proceedings today are being recorded, so just be aware that they are going to be recorded and are going to be up probably on YouTube later, so don't go crazy. But if you are, you can watch yourself later. And finally, we really appreciate everyone's involvement here, and thank you also to our partners. We have a long list of partners and sponsors who I'll go into in a few moments. But first of all, I want to introduce our board chairman, Scott LeWitt, who is chairman of the consortium board. He is president of Structural Composites and Compsys, which are two companies here in the local area that do advanced materials for a number of different uses, industries, including the energy industry. And we're very excited that he's here to help introduce our first keynote, Representative Steve Crisafulli. And without further ado, here's Scott. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, and thanks for coming, everybody. This is great that we're doing our third symposium. The consortium is still a relatively new organization. 2 years ago, we did our first one with maybe about a month and a half of prep. And since that time, we've had a good opportunity to get our feet on the ground, got some good grant money and funding. You're going to hear a lot from Mike today for what they've been doing, and really to recognize the staff for the dedication. I really have to say these guys worked for months and months and months with no pay to get this thing going. All right, so very dedicated staff. We've got a lot of help from the community and organization to make the Space Coast Energy Consortium a reality. Okay, so I'd like to introduce Steve Crisafulli. Steve is a fourth-generation resident of Brevard County, a scion of a nearly century-old agriculture family. Steve runs his family local agriculture business and is deeply involved in the community where he and his wife, Kristen, are raising their two daughters, Carly and Kennedy. Steve is a product of Brevard County Schools, Brevard Community College, and the University of Central Florida. Steve was elected to the Florida House of Representatives in 2008. In November 2012, Steve's colleagues in the Florida House unanimously chose him to serve as Speaker of the House for the 2014 to 2016 term. So Steve will be our first speaker from Brevard County. Steve Crisafulli believes in strong families. To Steve, family values begin at home. Not only has he coached Little League, but he and Kristen are also actively involved at their children's elementary school and are members of the First Baptist Church in Merritt Island. As a small business owner or businessman, Steve understands the challenges of making payroll, balancing a budget, paying taxes, and dealing with insurance premiums. Steve Crisafulli understands the importance of the space industry to Central Florida and has passed several bills designed to strengthen and promote this vital industry. Steve previously served as the Florida House of Representatives appointee to the Space Florida's Board of Directors. Steve has been a strong proponent of the agriculture industry in our community and in our state. Steve has been involved in the agriculture industry since the day he was born. In fact, his roots in local agriculture date back almost a century. Having served as the president of the Brevard County Farm Bureau and chairman of the House Agriculture and National Resources Subcommittee, and now chairman of the State Affairs Committee, he truly understands the importance of this industry to our state. In recognition of his efforts, numerous agricultural organizations, such as the Florida Fruit and Vegetable Association, the Florida Cattlemen's Association, Florida's Nursery Growers and Landscapers Association, and the Florida Forestry Association, the Florida Farm Bureau have all honored Steve with Legislator of the Year awards. Pleased to have Steve Crisafulli with us here today. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Scott. And Scott told me some things I didn't know about myself, so that's very good. No, I appreciate the warm welcome, and you know, it's certainly an honor to be here. And let me say, welcome to Brevard County. This is actually the district which I represent and reside in, and it's truly an honor to represent a district that you've grown up in and have had a part of throughout your whole life, as well as business activity and going to school. So first and foremost, welcome, and I did understand it is the third time that this has taken place, and I know that there's been great opportunities that have come from this consortium of folks that come together, and I look forward to seeing more results moving forward. But let me first also recognize in the room with us today is Ben Albritton, who's a representative from over in Wauchula. Ben, if you would stand and let everybody know who you are. Ben chairs the Ag and Natural Resources Appropriations Committee, and much like myself, Ben has grown up in an agricultural family, and together we both recognize that there's certainly a tie between agriculture and energy, as well as others, manufacturing and technology. And we're here today to hear the ideas that certainly come out of this group. I will tell you, I'm not here to reveal some great idea that I've come up with. I'm just simply here to kind of get the ball rolling. I know that we're tight on a schedule, and I'll be short. But really, the way that Ben and I and myself, the legislature, and the Commissioner of Agriculture, who we've been very fortunate to have take the lead on energy in the state, we recognize the all-of-the-above approach. We think all of the above is the way that Florida needs to be going. We're a diverse state. There's a lot of opportunities across the business sectors to house energy in the state, and we think that diversification in this industry is what's important. There's no reason for Florida to put themselves in a box and back them into a position like you have to in the Midwest with ethanol and the corn guys, and kind of having to go in that direction. But for us, knowing that nuclear and coal and oil and biomass and hydro and whatever else under the sun is an opportunity, we need to look at that and look at that as the future of Florida. And I'm looking forward to see what comes out of this room today. But certainly, Ben is here because he has a strong interest in it from a policy perspective as well. And we want to be able to be a voice for you back in Tallahassee. I know there's certainly far more than just the two of us in Tallahassee that are interested in this issue. But you have us today, and you have our ear, and it's certainly an opportunity for us to hear more about what's going on. And much like other industries in this state and in this country, energy changes every day. There are new opportunities. There's new ideas evolving. And just from the last few weeks, I've spoke to many people from around the world that are bringing new ideas, and they think that Florida is certainly the opportunity, the place with the opportunity to do this. And I think Gil will be able to probably share more about that as we move forward. He and I spoke briefly before we came in, and he's excited about Florida. And for that's important for all of us. That's important for the opportunities and the future of Florida. And I look forward to being a part of it in my role in Tallahassee currently today, and in my future role, providing I have the opportunity to serve as Speaker of the House. I believe that we do have some great opportunities, and again, I recognize the tie between agriculture, manufacturing, and technology, and I think that's where we can capitalize on this industry with the help of our Commissioner of Agriculture, Adam Putnam. I believe he probably has representatives here today in the room, and we're certainly looking forward to the opportunity to continue to work with him on these endeavors, because I know that when it comes to vision, he's a gentleman that certainly has it, and we look forward to providing him the toolbox that we can out of the legislature to do just that. So with that, certainly again, thank you for having me here today. I am going to have to leave shortly for some other meetings. I'm hoping to be able to come back this afternoon for a couple of the panels, but certainly look forward to the information that comes out of the different panels today. So again, thank you, and thank you for having me.